Dear respected Thầy, dear noble community, welcome to our Friday meditation session. Tonight's schedule will be practicing sitting meditation for 30 minutes, followed by walking meditation, and finally we'll end with a sharing given by Thầy. We invite you to find yourself a comfortable posture. Make sure your back is upright, your shoulders relax, your hands can be placed on your lap or on your knees. If you're sitting on a chair, on a bench, you can place both your feet on the ground or on top of a cushion. Your back is not leaning against the back of the wall or the back of the chair. You can close your eyes, and if you feel a bit sleepy, you can open your eyes halfway, look at the tip of your nose or at the ground. Keep a light smile on your face and relax your whole body. Once we have established your posture, bring all your attention to your breathing. Become aware of your in-breath as you breathe in, and become aware of your out-breath as you breathe out. In, out. If you know that you have a long breath, then let it be a long breath. If you have a short breath, then let it be a short breath. There's no need to extend or shorten our breathing. Breathe naturally. There's no need to control or force our breathing. In such a way that there is peace, stillness, wherever thoughts or sounds and noises you hear around or that may arise, we can let go. We don't have to follow them, but we can bring our attention back to our breathing. Coming back to ourselves so that we can take care of both our body and our mind. If you start to feel some pain in your legs, feel free to readjust your posture. Try to maintain your mindfulness, being aware that you're changing your posture so that we don't lose our concentration. Don't try to sit through the pain. we will begin the session with the evening chant. With posture upright and solid, we are seated at the foot of the Bodhi tree. Body, speech, and mind all are one. In stillness, there is no more thought of right and Our minds and bodies dwell in perfect mindfulness. We rediscover our original nature, leaving the shore of illusion behind. Noble Sangha, diligently bring our minds into meditation. Namo Shakyamunaye Udaya. Namo Shakyamunaye Udaya. Namo Shakyamunaye Breathing in, I am aware that I am breathing in. Breathing out, I am aware that I am breathing out. In, out. Breathing in, my in-breath goes deep. Breathing out, my out-breath goes slowly, deep, slow. Breathing in, I become aware of my whole body. Breathing out, I relax my whole body. Aware of my body, relaxing my body. Breathing in, I dwell in the present moment. Breathing out, I know that this is a wonderful moment. Present moment, a wonderful moment. So dear friends, our next activity will be practicing slow walking meditation around the hall one time. And so with the next sound, a small bell, we'll stand up, we'll face towards the center of the hall. Another sound will bow to each other, and we'll begin our slow walking meditation. For our friends who are online, please make sure you have enough space, and as well to be able to follow the guided walking meditation. As you begin to walk, combine both your breath and your steps together. Each time you breathe in, you make one step, and as you breathe out, you can make another step. If you have a long breath, you can make 2 steps with 1 in-breath. As you breathe out, you can make another 2 steps. Walk in such a way that we are present in each of our steps, not thinking about the past, nor worrying about the future. But we bring ourselves in the present moment to be in touch with our steps, our 2 legs, our 2 feet. Because our 2 legs and our 2 feet have always been there for us whenever we need them. And so we can send our gratitude, our love, our care, appreciation to our 2 legs and to our 2 feet for allowing us to walk, to run, to drive, to dance, play sports, and do so many other activities throughout the day. We don't need to be in a hurry or be in a rush of going somewhere. In this moment, we are present for ourselves, for our steps. And so we can enjoy our walk, our mindful steps. Breathing in, I have arrived. Breathing out, I am home. Breathing in, dwelling in the here. Breathing out, dwelling in the now. As you slowly make your way back to your cushion, continue on to follow your breathing as we wait for our friends to return back. So dear friends, before Thầy comes out and give us a sharing tonight, we invite everyone to practice some mindful practice songs before we listen to Thầy, just so we cultivate the collective energy for us to be more awake before we receive the sharing tonight. And so there's a song that I want to share to the community that's called We Are All the Leaves of One Tree. And the song has some actions to this. And so I think I'll demonstrate the actions while I sing the song, just for our dear brothers and sisters to help follow along. And so the lyrics goes like this. We are all the leaves of one tree. The time has come for all to live as one. We are all the leaves of one tree. We are all the waves of one sea. The time has come for all to live as one. We are all the waves of one sea. We are all the stars of one sky. The time has come for all to live as one. We are all the stars of one sky. And then finally, the last part is a mix of we are all the leaves of one tree. We are all the waves of one sea. The time has come for all to live as one, and we are all the stars of one sky. So if not everyone can sing along, but try to do the actions along with me. So let's give it a try. We are all the leaves of one tree. We are all the leaves of one tree. The time has come for all to live as one. We are all the leaves of one tree. We are all the waves of one sea. We are all the waves of one sea. The time has come for all to live as one. We are all the waves of one sea. We are all the stars of one sky. We are all the stars of one sky. The time has come for all to live as one. We are all the stars of one sky. We are all the leaves of one tree. We are all the waves of one sea. The time has come for all to live as one. We are all the stars of one sky. Lovely. Let's do one last song. It's a little bit the classic song. I have arrived, I am home. So we'll sing this 2 times. I have arrived, I am home, in the here and in the now. I have arrived, I am home, in the here and in the now. I am solid, I am free. I am solid, I am free. In the ultimate I dwell. In the ultimate I dwell. One more time. I have arrived, I am home, in the here and in the now. I have arrived, I am home, in the here and in the now. I am solid, I am free. I am solid, I Namo. Thank you, brothers and sisters and friends. So the next sound of small bell, we'll stand up to join our palms together to welcome Thầy as he comes into the hall and to give us a sharing tonight. I would like to invite the community to enjoy the three sounds of the bell. Good evening, my dear brothers, sisters, and friends. Welcome to our regular Friday meditation session. Today is June 21st, the year 2024, and I'm very happy to be here with the Sangha in this evening. So how are you? It's been a long time we haven't met. Since 1997, after we have the grand opening ceremony in July of 1997, September of that year, we start our meditation class. It's up to this moment, it's 27 years. Time flies. So even after 27 years, people come and go. We have a lot of new faces and a lot of new old faces. And no matter what happened, even during the COVID time, we cannot get together, but we still have our class online. So I can say that within 27 years, we never stop our session, our Friday class. Even sometimes we only have a few. Sometimes we have lots of attendance. But no matter what, we still keep the intent of the class run up to this moment. This is one of the lessons
we should learn and make this become the solid foundation in our daily life. Because there are many things may change in our plan. But the basic of what you plan never change. Just like the tree, the flower can bloom and gone. The leaves will bloom and gone, depends on the weather. But the root of the tree still stands still and wait when they have enough condition. Even during the winter time, the tree look like it's a dead tree. But actually they still survive in the cold weather. And when April or May, there is warmth enough, the condition is warm enough, we will have leaves, flowers, and fruits. So the roots of our practice never change. The root of our daily life never change. The root of love never change. But you can depend on the condition in order to express your love. For example, when you want to feed your children, your friend, but if it is a cold day, you can feed them something with hot dish. But if it's a hot day like this, you can feed them something ice cream. But the love of feeding never change. You only change your style, your way. Depends on the condition, how they need, what they need. But the root of love never change. And this is something I want to remind young friends, old friends, whoever. We live in this life and there is something we want to do. But maybe you want to do that. But when the condition is not time yet, even you stop doing that or you continuing that, but the root of your intent to do things never change. But you know how to meditate on things you want to do, so you can bring them the right offer. Do you understand what I try to share? We try to keep our purpose, our intent solid. But because you want to help, you want to do something, as long as you can adapt with what people need. And this is very important. If we attach what you want to do and you never change, sometimes you just made it, but you cannot bring the real need, the real benefit for others. For example, you want to make some dish, but you should know who will enjoy your dish, the children or the adults. You cannot cook something very spicy, the children cannot enjoy. You say, I don't care, as long as I cook. You can bring your dish, you can place your dish on the table, but no one can enjoy because they are too young to eat something very spicy. Sometimes your work is good, but one other thing you should meditate it, does this bring real benefit? So just like the sun, the sky, the sunshine never change. But sometimes if the clouds gather, we cannot see the sun or the moon. But after they're gone, no more cloud, you can see the moon or the sun. The moon or the sun never turn off or turn on as we think. It's always shining. Just because we cannot see them when the cloud cover. When the cloud is gone, you can see the moon or the sun. The light of love, the light of your intent, never on or off. It's always on. but you know how to make it available so people can enjoy. So sometimes when we come to the retreat, we cook for the children, then we have to change the menu. Very different that we cook for the adults retreat. And when we cook for Westerners, will be different than we cook for Vietnamese, Asian, because they will have some Asian food, but Westerners, they will like something Westernized. Make sure you know you want to cook, but you make sure you know who will enjoy your food, your dish, so you can bring them the right dish, what they like. In the past 27 years, so many things changed, not only in our class, but around the world. Sometimes, we have a very few attendance, for example, like today. But the intent that we want to bring the mindfulness practice to all the friends, the brothers, sisters, never change. In the many years in the past, I always be with the class on Friday. But lately, after the COVID, most of the class will run by the young monks. And I'm very happy that they continue my intent. They continue my wish. And that makes me very happy. And sometimes, the mindfulness day on once a month still. And I'm happy that, the young monks willing to offer the help, offer their practice to the community. Because when we are young, we should catch the chance to do something to benefit for others as much as we can. Because the chance will not come to you twice if you missed it. Life, we only move on. Every year we are older, so we cannot get younger. So whatever we want to do, let's do it. Because time flies. Time changes and never stop. 27 years. And then so many things happen. And a lot of friends I knew, they're already gone. So therefore we should meditate on impermanence. Sometimes we understand life is fragile, but we never experience how fragile. We know it's fragile, but how? How fast? Only yesterday, I attend and learn 2 young friends pass away. One 19 years old and one only 37 years old. They both have accident. One fell from the very high level, and one have a very tragic, very bad car accident. And the family so suffer. They call, and what can I do? I only can give them my support, my sharing of these moments. But the reality is, they have to be gone. So therefore, when we meditate on the impermanent, doesn't mean for us to distaste about life, but to realize something that happened very quick. And if we miss the chance and we miss the time, we cannot get it back. Now I still have a lot of things that I want to do for the community. But too bad, I cannot come back like 25 years old, 26 years old to do the same as when I done in the past 25 years. And now it is time for the next generation, and I will continue to support them. Just like the birds when they fly. If the leader is tired, they can go back and let the second one to be the leader, but they still behind and make the sound to support. So, one thing we should keep in mind, time flies. And the chance, do not miss it. Keep your chance. And any chance that you can do something to benefit for yourself, for your loved one, for the community, let's do it. Because that is our merit. The opportunity for us to do something, to offer. There are a lot of things you can offer, not only, material, but you can offer your time, your help, whatever you can. So that's why I always encourage my young friends, young monks. They still have lots of things that they can offer for the community, as long as you want to. If you want to work, you always see things around that you can work. You don't want to work, you don't see anything to do. When I go to Westlock, when I go to this temple, I always, from upstairs, downstairs, from the front to the back, I always see things that I can do, like clean up. When I walk downstairs, I see the slippers everywhere, and I think, I should put this on the shelf. But if you don't want to do even 100 shoes and everywhere, you still don't want to do anything. Nothing wrong. So why we have nothing to do? Because there's nothing wrong. But if you say, we should keep this, nice and neat, otherwise people will fail by shoes and slippers everywhere. You can clean the garbage and, there are a lot of things. If you want to do, there are a lot of things around for you to work on, to do. If not, then you see, I don't see anything to do. So you want to help, lots of things that you can help. Sometimes you just sit there and enjoy. It's already a help. Because sometimes you involve, but you just make things more messy. It's not your job, but stand beside, and then you can help things to be done. And then when they're done, you can come in and your next part. You know what part will be us and what part will others. And life always continue. Life always continue. Just like after the flower blooms, the flower gone, then the fruits is turned for the fruit. Only the flower, the lotus, the flower and the seed come at once. Only lotus. That's why we use the lotus as a symbol in Buddhism. This means when you get down to the practice, you can see the benefit of your practice right away. For example, I encourage you practice meditation every day for 15-20 minutes. You don't see anything, it's only 20 minutes. But you know that 20 minutes bring you a lot of healthy. You gain your health for your mind. You gain your health for your physical body. But at least in this 20 minutes, your body sits still. Even your mind start to wander a lot. It's okay. at least you are taming your body. And you use your breathing technique to taming your mind. And then maybe after 30 minutes, we stand up and we walk. We combined our breath along with the steps to keep your mind at one place. So if we want to practice, there's time for us to practice. We have 24 hours a day. We use, hours for many things around, but why not for the mind and the body? So make sure, save 20 minutes for your practice. It's not much compared to 24 hours you have. You sleep for 8 hours, you eat for many hours, you do many things. We only request 20 minutes for yourself, for your practice. But this 20 minutes bring you a lot of benefit, so you can run the other hours by this 20 minutes. If you keep this regularly, it becomes your positive habit, your good habit, that I am sitting meditation. And meditation, not for you to become the Buddha, but you are mindful enough for your daily life. So when you are at peace, you will appease your speech, your action, because in this moment, you appease your mind. Your mind is the root, and you appease your speech and your action. So that's why the Buddha said, keep your mind at peace, because your mind is the root. The action and the words, they are like flower and fruits. But this is the root. Once you have a healthy tree, you will see green leaf, beautiful flowers, and beautiful fruits. If the root is not healthy, no fruit, no flower. Even the leaves look very unhealthy. Or the tree, the branches look unhealthy. So when you water, where you water the roots. You don't need to water the branches, the leaves, the fruits, the flower. Just water the roots. The root will take the water and they will nourish. The tree, the water will nourish the plant, the body, the tree. So once your mind is at peace, everything else around you will be at peace. So keep your chance, keep your time. And what happened? Your speech, because there are 3 things you cannot take back after you spoke out. So that's why one of the practice that's very important, learn to talk and learn to listen. Sometimes we think we understand, but we only understand half of it. Why don't we allow the other to speak, to continue to share? After they finish, we may understand the whole thing. Just because we don't have enough capacity, patience to listen. That's why things never happen as we wish. We always pray, I wish I would be happy. I wish I have a happy family. Yes, if you wish to have a happy family, you can have a happy family. But you need to put your investment to make your family be happy. But what is your investment? Listening and speak and loving words, loving speech. That is your investment. Not only speaking, but also listening. But not only listening, also you're speaking, your words. It's all right to express what you disagree. But when you're angry, don't express. Because at that time you only explode. just like a firecrackers. You just explode. You cannot express. You can share after you come. People only can listen when you talk. People cannot listen when you scream and you yell. Your words are not clear. Your idea is not appreciated by yelling and screaming. When we very close together, we whisper. You still can hear. Even we far away, but we talk in a very gentle way, people still can hear. But when we too close to like this, but we always yell. How come? When you too far, you talk soft, you still can hear. But when you're too close, why you need to yell? People can hear you well. And what is human's problem? We always do things opposite. We should walk, we always run. This happened to young monks. I ask them to walk, but they always run. Whenever I see they are running, I call them back and go back to that place and start to walk again. I always do that. Why? You cannot run if you cannot walk. I want them to learn how to walk before they can run. Because when you walk slowly, solidly, you can run, no problem. When you can do adding and then you can do subtracting. This is what we call step by steps. You learn how to walk up, and you learn how to walk down, but don't jump. You will fail after when you jump. You walk, you will more solid. You do things slowly, but that was solid. If you do things too fast, it may collapse. And this has happened all the time. When you want to hang a picture on the wall, you should make sure they stay on the wall. With your carefully. If not, they can easily fall down. Because you do things too fast. It's not, sticky, strong enough to stay on the wall. When you cook something with your attention, with your mindfulness, your dish always tasty, then you just cook but no attention. So the practice here, mindfulness. When you come to the Friday class here, we encourage, we remind you the word mindfulness a lot. If you try carefully, you never know, no ticket. You try too fast, you overspeed, you got a ticket. And this is the key of life. You say, oh, I have my own way. Yes, you have your own way, but you should reflect, is that way bring benefit? We all have our own way. But the point here is, what way you do, the way you do, what happened after you finish? Oh, this is the way I go. Yes, but are you arrived to your destination that you want to? Or you arrived to a wrong destination? That is the question. You can do whatever you want. You can go whatever way you want. But the question is, what happened after you finish? So the Buddha reminds us, we should reflect things we want to do before we do. And while we're doing that, we still reflect back to see how was it? When you go to the restaurant, you order a dish. They already have the recipe for that dish. But the service always come to you during the meal. How was your meal? Is there anything that I can help you more? Right? They always ask. Even they know nothing changed with that dish. They sell that dish for many years, but how come every time you come in during the meal, they still come and ask, anything I can help? How was your dish? How was your food? While you're doing things, you still reflect back. Because maybe your plan is like that, but when you get into the practice, into the action, things may change. So we should reflect so we can fix them right away. Even you get a car after you fix, but that doesn't mean your car will work well. When you are driving your car after they fix, you still pay attention. How was this fix? Is that work okay, or still there's problem? When you take medication, you still need to come back to see, is this medication help you or not? Do you have any side effects after you take the medications? And this is what the Buddha taught. Think before you do. So while you're doing that, you still reflect to see how was it. After you're done, you need to go back and see what is your final result. Is this really help, or they need to be more fixed? And this happens to us all the time. Everyone who wants to success, they always keep this recipe. Think before you do. Think, you reflect while you're doing it, and after you're done. Because you always learn things, new things during your working. You learn new things after you're done. And the next time you do, you have another better way. Just like people when they are publish a book, they may have some mistakes. But for the first publish, they still pay attention in their first publish, so they can have a better second publish. That is how they complete their book. You know, when I'm reading a book or chanting, I always have a pen with me. Make sure when I read and that sentence makes sense, or the spelling, everything in there. So I will always have a pen with me so I can fix things that may happen during the typing, the publish, everything, and always find some mistakes. Even after, a few change, we still find more mistakes. We were not upset about that. And this is about life. Don't complain. Don't feel bad. Because life, we need more update, more upgrade. This is part of life. Everything you need to update, and even us, we still need to update. The more you update yourself, the more you can adapt. And you can bring the right happiness for your loved one. Life is very simple. I want to make my love, my friends, my family happy. They are not happy about food, about clothes. They will be happy by the way you treat them. No cost. No cost at all. But that is something they really need for life. Sometimes they don't expect about food, they don't expect about clothes, about wealth. They just expect the way you look at them, the way you talk to them, the way you treat them is happy enough. And this is really something we need in humans' life. I don't expect anything, from my young monks, my Dharma brother, Dharma sister. I only happy when they can talk together. When they know how to pay attention to each other. If they don't see that person, and I will hear, oh, where is that? They're asking about them, their brothers and sisters. That will make me more happy. So one of our teachers said that, there is nothing as valuable as the brotherhood and the sisterhood. No cost, but because that's priceless. You cannot use money to buy that. And there's no cost, there's nothing hard. But that's really important and very needed. We already half of the year. And we will have our summer break soon. And then, you doing things around, and then it's ending of the year. Year after year, very, very fast. But we should reflect back, how did I live in the past year? It's not about, not only about your finance, your business, but what is our business? How to live. That is the real human's business. How you success your business, how much you make for last year, is still money. But the most important, how do I live? How is my brother, my sister? How is my wife, my husband, everybody around me? It's way more important. Because when you suffer, money cannot do anything. What they need from you is your attention, your love, your words. So make sure we cultivate that and produce that. If we live and we don't care anyone, then now it's time for us to think, I should live with care instead of careless or don't care. A child will be not happy if nobody cares about them. You will see a happy child, a happy boy, a happy girl, if you pay attention to them. Even they are kids, but they still have a feeling. They can feel whether you love them or not. And the only thing that makes them happy is about your love. They are kids. They don't know about money or anything. What they need from you is the way you talk to them, the way you treat them, and the way you smiling to them, the way you embrace them, the way you take them. And is that only kids? No, even the adults. We now in the real answer and the question, what do you need? Money or love? We need attention, we need love. Because love, attention, just like the water for the tree. And why? How can we do that? Because we understand this is what humans need more than anything else. Your understanding is the sunshine. The way you treat is the water. You make the tree survive by water and sunshine. You make a human survive by your love and your understanding. That's all in the practice. You read a lot of books. You do a lot of meditation. What is for? Just to calm your mind, to see things clearly, what you really need for life, and what you should do for yourself, for your loved one, and for the community. Do not underestimate yourself. Do not, disappointed about life, or even do not disappointed about yourself. A tree, they have the intent and the energy of living as long as we give them enough condition to survive. they will grow back. Even the tree you cut, but if there is water, there is soil, they continue to grow up. Humans is the same. So because I won't see you next Friday, and the Friday beginning of July, we have a guest monk who come to visit us from Malaysia, and we invite the Venerable to give the Dharma talk for the community, for the Sangha. So if I don't see you again in the next 2 weeks, and I wish you have a very happy summer break. We will come back in September, right? Yeah. May the Buddha bless you all with happiness and peace. And remember, keep your health in a good condition by your mindful consumption, for your physical health and for your mental health. Thank you so much for your listening, and you allow me to come here this Friday, this evening, to meet the brother and the sister, and for my sharing. Thank you so much. Please massage your legs before we stand up. Thằng thông báo từng sư sao làm gì không? Hình như mình có tiền trả.
So dear friends, before we end our session, just a few announcements. Next Friday we'll have our tea meditation with the monastic brothers here, and after the following we'll have a Dharma talk given by one of the venerables from Malaysia. So that's just for our announcements for next coming Fridays. So we ask our brothers and sisters to please make your time to attend the last few Friday sessions left. Thank you, everyone. For the next sound of the bell, we'll stand up. So, dear brothers and sisters, please give us a hand to put away the mats and cushions.